Good morning. It is morning where I am at, and I am going to do a reading today for the collective, what you need to hear right now. And if it resonates, take it. If not, it is meant for someone else. I also want to mention that I am so grateful for each and every one of you who continue to follow me and continue to listen to my videos. It does mean a lot to me. And I want to thank you all for commenting, subscribing, and being on this journey with me. If you don't know, I am a certified soul coaching practitioner. I am an Angelic Reiki master teacher. I am a psychic, and I host many different classes. I'm working on a new one that is, I have taught psychic abilities and card reading and stuff in the past, but I'm working on a deeper one where you really step into your intuition. And it is, I haven't figured out how many weeks it's going to be yet, or, a lot. I have most of the program done, but I just wanted to mention that is going to be coming out soon. And I think that's it. If you want to book a reading, I'll never contact you. If you want to book a reading, there is a link in my description. If you are guided to do an energy exchange, please like, share, and subscribe. As well, if you want to buy me a coffee, there's a link in my bio for that, link in the description for that as well. And we will get started. We will see what is coming out for the energy right now for what you need to hear. Tell your story, as well as champion peace. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. 43 and 37. Okay. So what I'm getting right now is there is something that is needed to be let go of for you to find your voice, for you to really stand in, your story. Whew. There's some of you out there that has a story, and when you're ready, it is a deep, very profound story that can impact many people that are going through the same things. And sometimes it takes one person to come out and talk, say what they're going through, talk about their emotions, for things to evolve for other people, and knowing that people are listening. And when you can do that, you can make a difference in their lives. They're showing me this is going to, if you've been thinking about it, please take the time to really think about how you want to tell your story, when you want to tell your story, and move toward the things, because they're showing me this web. So it's like you get caught in a web when we are holding on to these emotions, when we feel like we are alone. Okay. So what they're showing me is when you can get to that space and you are telling your story, sharing your story, supporting other people in their story, they're showing me that this is what is going to bring you your peace that you've been searching for, the peace that that is in your heart, because you are, allowing this to be free. And it is in a space where that will allow for forgiveness. It is in a space that will allow for, relief. It's like, whew, I finally got that off my shoulder, got the monkey off my back. That is the energy. Wow, completion. This is going to close a massive door for you. This is going to allow for this change to happen that you've been seeking. This is going to allow for this beautiful completion of this stage in your life. Okay. It is going to allow for you to have a clean slate is what they're saying. This is beautiful. Sorry, I gotta reach for my cards. And they're showing me this bright light that's going to come from all of this. Let's do a pile that has flown out. And they're showing me, they're telling me for some of you, you've had a little glimpse. You've had a little glimpse of this relief. You've had a little glimpse of, you know, things opening up, this change that is coming. You've had a small glimpse. Protect what you love. So this is about you, you know, really going to that space where you're making a difference and you're allowed to, you know, they're telling me what are you showing your friends? What are you showing your family? Especially if you have children, you have something to say. You have this story to say. And when you hold it all in, what are you teaching your children is what they're showing me. It's like, if you don't have children, it's like, what are you teaching? Maybe it's your own soul, that it is okay to not speak up, that it is okay to, you know, just let things happen. But they're showing me that it's a time now. The energy is shifting here, and we're moving into a space where all of these things are coming up. Relationships, past relationships, all of these things are coming to the surface. The you know, the things that we haven't faced, it is coming to the surface to be looked at, to be cleared, to be let go of. No more holding stuff in. It is a space where we are honoring ourselves in a bigger way, and all of this stuff is coming to the surface for people to look at. You have 2 sevens, so that is, for me, when they show me sevens, like you had 25 and 43, which add up to 7. 4 and 3 and 2 and 5 both add up to 7. So what that shows me is Spirit is here to help guide you. When you need to have a conversation, when you need to tell your story, they're telling me ask for ease and grace. Ask for their hand to hold you. Ask for their support, because you are not alone. You might feel you are when you're talking or when you're opening that space up, but you really are not alone. Look at that. Strength came out. You do have that strength that you need. You do have, you know, strength isn't just about, you know, going through stuff and yeah, I'll be okay. Strength is about having the skills, having the knowledge, having the, you know, that space where you know that you can clear these emotions. It's all about, it's not just about, you know, yeah, I'm strong, I've lived through something, I'll get through it. It's more of, you have the abilities to get through it. You have the knowledge to get through it. You have the wherewithal to know when it's time to allow things to be let go of, okay? They're showing me, for some of you, a sunflower is very meaningful. There has someone that has crossed over, that is your sign, okay? That is a space where they're holding your hand. They are supporting you. The sunflower is also coming through as, for those that don't have someone that's crossed over that has that symbolism, that sign, but they're showing me the sunflower, it just continues to follow the sun. It continues to follow sun. Sun is life. It doesn't turn away from the sun. It just knows what it needs to do. It just moves with the turning of the earth. It continues to be in the spotlight, maybe is a choice of words. And it's not for you to be in the spotlight to tell your story, but you will be in the spotlight when you go to tell your story, because people are listening. People are needing to hear what you have gone through, okay? Two of Pentacles. So really finding this balance when you are ready to talk, when you are ready to tell your story, finding that balance of working with these emotions, finding the balance of, you know, that space of healing, that space of letting go of these traumas, these experiences. It doesn't necessarily have to be a trauma, but it could be an experience, okay? And then we have Queen of Pentacles, beautiful. And we have Four of Wands. Yes, you will be honored. You will be honored. And all these are upright. You will be honored on, you know, on telling your story and making a difference and being celebrated, as well as, you know, yeah, it's about shedding these spaces within you, these emotions, letting them go. You know, it's like they're showing me the fall leaves, and the fall leaves are all about having things shed, where, you know, you can prepare yourself to have regrowth. Just like the fall leaves fall off the trees, they go, and then in the spring they have all this brand new regrowth and this new renewal, okay? Yeah, and they're showing me a space of confidence, a space of, you know, not a space where you are, you know, not from ego, from a space where you're sitting and you're just comfortable, a space where you're going, I did this, a space where you know that I now don't have to continue to face this alone, or I now don't have to allow it to control my mind, my emotions, all of those things, when we can let those spaces go within ourselves. Animals. So for some of you, there is some a space where connection to animals will help give you the strength you need. You know, sometimes when we have someone be space for us, we don't question anything. We just allow them to be space, and we feel so much better. They're telling me that you will get awareness on when the right time is. They're also telling me for you to really listen to your intuition, okay? Your intuition is your guide. You stop following your intuition, things are not going to go in your favor. People are going to see through that space within you, and it just won't work in your favor. But really following that intuitive ability on, you know, the right path, the guidance that you are looking for. They're showing me not only the strength that you have, but the protection. They're really showing me this protection, that your spirit guides are protecting you. They're showing me that everything is going to be okay. Magic. Again, they're showing me this protection, okay? Oh, you got 25 again. So really knowing that they're showing me the moon, and when they show me the moon, they're showing me, like, especially a full moon, they're showing me clarity. They're showing me light being brought to something. They're showing me that things are going to come to the surface to look at, to see. You're going to understand things a lot better, okay? And again, they're showing me the wolf, and that's all about protection. It's about protection on the path. Protection to know that things are going to be okay. Protection to know that you have strength. Protection to know that you have peace coming your way. They're showing me this peace coming in. Trust. Yes, beautiful. Trust. And then you have calling. This has been calling you. It's been on your heart. And knowing that the sun is going to shine. Look at the sun in both of these. Look at that bright sun, and then there's a beautiful sun in the background there. They're showing me the sun is going to shine again. They're showing me all these orbs. So you have so many guides with you, protecting you, working with you, shining their light for you, okay? For you and with you. They're showing me, really going into this space of taking a breath from your heart center, really coming from that space, balancing yourself, recentering yourself, and allowing for this to come to fruition when you're ready to talk, okay? We're going to pull now this one. Yeah, and they're showing me a small little flower that's just starting to bloom, and when the sun comes out and when you have the right things happening in life, that you have done the right things. Like, you think of a flower, if you water it, if you give it sun, if you give it all the nutrients it needs, what happens? It starts to expand and get bigger. So that's what they're showing me with all of the nurturing you can do for yourself. You are going to just blossom. Things are going to evolve. Things are going to start, you'll see your beauty again. You'll be able to shine again. You'll be, able to be all that you are again. Inner truths. Yes. And they're showing me this is like that your inner child, that space where you can go back to having no worries. You have 16, which is 7. You have so many guides with you. Wow. They're showing me that along this path, along this journey of telling your truth, telling your story, that you're going to go on this journey and you're going to see something beautiful happen. And you're going to think, wow, this is amazing. I have so much gratitude. I see now the beauty in the world. And you continue to move along the path and you go, oh my goodness, another beautiful thing. And it just gets better and better and better. That is what they're showing me with this journey. They're showing me that you are taking your last journey in this boat alone. You are getting out of the boat, you're walking away from the boat, and you're moving along the path where you are going to follow your heart, helping other people as well, healing those spaces of absolute beauty that is going to come to you as you heal those spaces. Sorry, I had a whole bunch of cards fall on the floor. This one popped upright. The rest of them were down. 22, leap of faith. So trusting, absolute trusting, going along this, this scary tightrope where you have to balance, where you have to, can you see that she's balancing here along this tightrope, and she's got this safety net. There's a beautiful safety net there for you, which is spirit saying, we've got you. We've got your back. We're protecting you. You won't need the safety net, but we're protecting you. Sometimes we just need to know that we're going to be okay before we do something. And that's what spirit is saying. You won't need the safety net, but we want you to know you're going to be okay. So it's time now to move in that direction, to, help other people, help yourself, bringing some forgiveness in, so it doesn't hold on to us any longer on this journey. So I hope this resonates. It was kind of a heavy reading, but we all have something important to say. We all have a space where we can help other people, where we can help ourselves. And know that they're showing me that your story might not be for everyone, but it is for someone, okay? I'm not saying to announce it on the rooftops if that's not the space that you want to be in. If you're only meant to talk to one person, then that is it. However, this resonates with you, follow your intuition. Your intuition knows the path, and it's going to be okay, is what they're saying. Okay, so I thank you so much for being here. Thank you very much. I would love to hear if this resonates with you. You do not need to tell your story in the comments unless you wish to, but this is about you knowing that you have the strength, and people are watching, people are listening, and we all have a journey that can help other people along their path. And I know many times I have talked to people about my journey, and they are in the same situation, and we don't realize the impact that we can have on other people once we start telling our story, and it can be very beautiful. I wish you an absolute beautiful, beautiful day, and much love and light.